Play first. Only white, but we'll keep it. Turn 2-3, maybe crime scene instructor. Looks like the opponent rolled in. Did they? 3, 6, 7? Yeah. Maybe attacking with the crime scene instructor and webbing it back, and then playing the crime scene instructor again, as long as we can hit a land. We cannot, so let's just attack here. No stops, so opponent probably doesn't have Scorpion Sting. Skivix is good. Okay, let's do this. I guess just slam Darval as if we can't let him get 3 cards off Skivix connecting with us for combat damage. And if he does blow out with like a combat trick, we will at least put a 1/1 onto the Aerialist to make it fly. It's like he'll spend removal here on Darval, but that's the case we have a pretty good double block on Skivix. Oh, okay. Discards the String Puller, so we'll slam that this turn. No attacks. That is unfortunate. We're gonna have to take 4 from the Sadistic String Puller this next turn. Physic. Ooh, that's scary. No blue still. It's gonna be another 4. Kinda need an island right now or this match is probably over. He'll tap Physic. 1/1 counter on himself. At this point, I guess we're just trying to see more of his cards. Okay, color screw there. I mean, we have 9/9. So I think we'd run it back exactly as is. Play first. Only white again. But we have Spectacular Tactics to potentially destroy creature with power 4. We can play out Costume Closet. 1 island turns this hand on. Let's keep it. Nine and 33 chance this turn, 9 and 32 chance next turn. Mob Workout is okay, it'll have 1 power at most. So we maybe have a slower developing game this match. Okay, Wonderweave Aerialist. Physic again. Uh-oh. At least when it gets large, we will be able to kill it with spectacular tactics. And we will be able to protect our Webweaver Aerialist with our other copy. You would have to pay ward as well. Smart attacks first, then taps for more power. I think we care about the damage. We do care about the damage here, so we'll have to cast this now. He'll sack and draw a card in response, but that means he probably will not have enough mana to kill our Webweaver Aerialist. Oh, he can actually remove counters. That is tough once again. We have an island and actually live out with 4 mana here. I think this game looks significantly different. Is there any way to pump up Webweaver Aerialist enough to win? I don't think so. Smack it down 3 and concede. So that was rough. I think we maybe should have mulliganed the first time. But color screw happens. And how much we need to mulligan is something we're going to have to recalibrate for. In best of 1, I think the land smoother makes things function differently. You can be greedier and you're typically going to have both colors with a good amount of lanes. So we'll get a better knack for just how often we should mulligan in traditional, the more we play it. Alright, we get to choose who plays first and draws first again. Zora, turn 1. That is scary. We'll play Webweaver Aerialist. It has Ward 2. I actually like Costume Closet here better than Crime Scene Instructor. I think the ward will make it impossible to kill Aerialist with his colors. Well, he is white, green, black, actually. Sorry, white, green, red, actually. That's a spider? Spider cat, okay. Okay, we could get out of range of Knife Trick if we put another counter on Webweaver Aerialist, so let's do that. We unfortunately do miss a land drop this turn. And now, even if he has the 4 mana... Okay. Well, he's on a 3-turn air clock now. Even if he does have the 4 damage spell, I was going to say that he can't afford to pay ward with it. And any fight spell is going to be no-go. So he'll be swinging for 8. 6. Does 6 make it different from 12? No, I don't think it does. Okay, so we'll prevent the most damage if we hide in Mundanity his Darval. So let's do that. Kind of go all in on this Aerialist. He'll be gaining life as he plays creatures, so this will keep him on a 3-turn clock if we pump up the Aerialist now. And Perilous Lunge would not do it. Let's see, he would need 4 mana creature or greater to do the was it terrific, terrifying attack or whatever? Spectacular attack will do it, but we will get Closet with a counter on it. Yuck. More issues with lands. Our mana is about as responsible as it can be. It's like 9/9. I guess we can't block either of this, so we'll go to 2. He has a Webweaver Aerialist of his own. Okay. Okay. So he's just showing us the rest of his hand. How many 2-drops do we actually have? Do we need to run a Mob Lookout? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. no 2-drop, but we'll take it. Also, can't do anything with this counter spell until we draw a second island. There's a second island. If he does nothing this turn, we'll hold up Counterspell and Tricks Intercept. And the Alley Lurkers. He does nothing and plays the Sky Rod, so that's great for us. You could have instant speed removal, so I think we just attack here first. A Demi, okay. Wouldn't mind having one of those ourselves. Presume he's wanting mana to equip the Sky Rod? Four, 3, hide him Mundane. We'll get rid of the land here. And now, if either creature connects, we'll draw. Nice. For each modified creature. We're racing. I like a race here. Yeah, because we have more cards that we're going to draw as we connect. Use equipment to Darval, but 1, 2, 3. I think Sarn would be too fancy if we try and inweb that and play Aerialist. 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably just want to throw down Sarn and Wonderweave Aerialist. So we'll attack with just the Alley Lurkers. life gain will be pretty relevant here. We'll still end up drawing a card. So if we draw one more land, we should be able to Mothwing Shroud and Hidden Mundane both creatures. Indestructible, so no attacks. So he could have a shock, but as long as he doesn't have a way to do 3 extra damage, we should be fine. We'll hide in Mundanity his creature next turn and play Costume Closet, giving one of the Aerialists flying. Or maybe just double slam creatures, gain 2 life. Okay, don't mind seeing that. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the safest play here? I guess equip this. Hide in Mundanity his Webweaver Aerialist. I guess we should find out if he has protection for it first. If he does, do we lose? Right, if we try and hide in Mundanity, pay the 2 ward. No, then we can play Costume Closet. Or I guess we'll equip the shield and not attack, so we'll do this pre-combat. Confessor's Bindings would kill us, so let's hold off on playing that. Potentially. Right. You tap a creature, attack for 2, and if you could find any 1 damage, we're dead. Okay. That went better. This mana, this counter spell, I think is something we're gonna... On the draw cut, put a pastry in. I guess we keep. This hand is not doing much of anything unless we draw some 2 or 3 drops. There we go. He has a perfected pastry of his own. We'll slam down the mob lookout. Toss an island, most likely. Yep. If he kills our Phantasmal Vision, mob lookout, what would he have at instant speed for 3 damage? 4 power, only attacking creatures. Then that's awkward with the Confessor's Bindings, but it'd have to be Sudden Strike. I don't think he has anything that could punish us for this. Alright, let's do it. Shouldn't be anything instant speed in these colors that he has. 2 shocks? Okay, well, I'm alright with that. 2 for 2. He probably figured with 3 toughness creatures he's not going to get much value out of them otherwise, but that's going to pave the way for our Webweaver Aerialist. Yep, and now no shocks for the Aerialist. So we did still get value out of our Confessor's Bindings. Ref. Can only put a counter on himself. Nice. So we could get cheeky here, try and get an Aerialist attack through. Then and web it back with Sarn and play it, as long as he doesn't block. He will probably block, but if that's the case, we can kill it with either Sudden Strike or Spectacular Tactics. Alright. That's 2 life and a card that we draw. There's the Skyrod again. I am pretty glad to see that. He'll get reach, but then we'll just destroy it with either Spectacular Tactics or Sudden Strike. Ooh, he's attacking. That's wild. We do have Connive, but at this point I believe it's just the alley lurkers. Okay, before he goes to combat, whenever you attack, put one counter on target attacking creature. I guess we'll actually want to use this here. And now we can snatch back his Gloria. Hold on to the island for now. Gloria comes back down. Re-equips, and he's tapped out. We'll have to see how they play the island here. We'll swing out again. There goes a Webweaver Aerialist. And that's the game. Okay. Crawling back into it, we can still finish 2-1 here. Creatures yet. This could be rough. Okay, good for us. He's taking 2 off to play a Surveil land. It looks like he doesn't have shock here. Oh no, maybe he does. Okay, he does not. And I guess we'll get rid of Sarn since we have 2 of them. And if he taps out next turn, it'll be Vision plus Bindings. Okay, trap. Just gonna change that plan. Looks like we're just slamming down Sarn. pausing like he has full control when he has no mana, including with Leyline Weaver tapped. Okay, he's tapped out, so now I think it will be Vision plus Bindings, unless we draw a creature. Let's see. 3, 4, 5 mana. We will be able to hold up Spectacular Tactics. So that will probably be used on Zan. But we'll see if we draw the Destroy from Combat spell first, I guess. This gets awkward if he kills any creature, so I will prioritize protecting our creatures with Spectacular Tactics over killing Zan. Probably just let him attack for 7 here. If he doesn't play a removal spell pre-combat. Okay, it's just Wardens. And Caracals, okay. He's gonna be too big, right? I'd like to hold up protection, but I don't think we can afford to lose this much life. And there it is, holding up even though he has no mana. One, 3. Make another 3 toughness. Webweaver Aerialist and give it flying. And I guess we'll actually tap these two, since Webweaver Aerialist will be harder to remove with the ward. And the only thing that can make it through our 3+ toughness creatures is the Caracals if he pumps it, and that's gonna eat whatever one creature we have blocking anyways. Double reach creatures, we're not attacking through with either flyer. So let's just hide in Mundanity the Demera. Slap down. Do we slap down Darval? Make Sarna 4/5. Oh, I guess he can sack Skitter and Kitten. That's why it's pausing all the time. And I think we actually chill here. We don't need to play Darval right away. We can potentially double spell with 2 creatures to draw a card and gain some life off Sarna later. That's probably greedy at 8 life. Ooh, we discarded an actual card. +4/+4 would kill us. I think waiting for Darval for life gain is too greedy. We should have played out Mothwing Shroud or Darval. So if he discards a card, we're dead. You can make Sarn not block and attack him. He'd have to attack into mana, so I understand why he doesn't here, but okay. What does this look like? 6 mana, Mothwing Shroud, a Wardens, attack in and web Darval, then replay Weaver. So this is 1, 3 mana, 3. I think that's the play. Wow. Okay. One 3's getting tapped. And then I guess our Aerialist, because we'd rather give up Darval, but he'd have to pay Ward if he has a Mayhem card. So Darval. Although he'll make Sard not block, right? Four, 6, 8, 10 power on board. He can pump. So he would need to discard something that he can remove our creature with, but then he would win. So if this was that 2 pip and a red sorcery, yeah, to do 4 damage, that would be good enough. Chizak is a big boy, and he has reach, but we should be able to bounce him even with Ward. It may be more efficient to use Sudden Strike, right? I guess he could grant flying. We'll do same 2 creatures again. Well, not in red-green, right? Nothing would grant flying in red-green. Okay, he does have Deathflame Burst. And he does get to discard it for Mayhem. This is the ideal scenario for him. So we cannot afford to draw a card if he swings out. We'll snatch. We'll Sunstrike his Chizak. Then we'll bounce back his Infernus. But then he'll get rid of a land, but then he'll go fetch another land when he does that. So it's better to get rid of the Caracols. 4, 7, 8 mana. So 1, 2, 3 attackers, 3 blockers. I guess we're technically not dead here. Well, he just needs to discard a card. And then we can't block, right? And then he has 3 attackers to 4 blockers, and we still live. Two, 4. So I guess we can go for it with just Vision. Play Margot. That's unfortunate. Well, actually, does it even save us? Oh, and then we tap creatures, so that's gonna be it. Do we draw anything? Nope. Okay, so he's like a red-green mayhem deck. Narala for... How many villains do we have? 2. What, pastry? Okay. Wonderweave, Darval, Angler Shield in the starting hand in both colors. Back to blue. Seems absolutely perfect. I mean, not absolutely perfect. These aren't our very best cards besides Angler Shield, but still nice. Okay. I think we attack here, offer the trade, but have Unstable Experiment, if he does block. He does not. So now it's just Darval time. We do not want to unweb. I guess it means we'd have another 2-2 blocker. So why not? It's a cute little toad. Absolute cutie patootie. Look at him. What's he munching on? Some kind of bluish skinned lady, looks like. Alright, that's fine. 4 mana for our Darval. Acceptable. We will throw out the Angler Shield here. Start drawing. So this is going to be out of range of, I think, all the removal spells in his colors. He can't fight a 4/4 and pump and pay ward. He can't do 4 damage without paying for ward. So you get to connect, I think, at least one more time here with the Aerialist to draw cards. We can play the Crime Scene Instructor. So that we draw 2 cards. As long as it survives. One, 2. Fabulous. And this might be crazy, but what if we bounce Wonderweave Aerialist, swapped them, gained 2 life and drew a card? Is that better? We'll have to re-equip. Is that even better? I don't think so. I think we'll actually pass here. If he tries to fight, we could potentially get even bigger with Unstable Experiment, or if he has the 4 damage spell. Take it. We'll just take 2 damage here. We'll probably in web with Zahn. If he spends 3 mana to pump, that's great. He could kill our creature in response, so I guess we'll target our Aerialist, actually. Do we get rid of an island here? I think so. What does he have? 3 mana. Okay, we'll draw some more cards. And potentially, I was going to say double creature spell with Sarn, but we do not draw any creatures. So we will Guess play Mothwing Shroud on Arachnologist, slow him down. And then chill out. I'm assuming that if he did not have anything to do with 6 mana last turn, even if he draws a land, he won't have anything to do with it this turn. Okay, it's game 1 for us. Let's cut. I can see as Chizak, so I don't want to cut the counter spell, even though we are on the play or on the draw. But do we? Do we actually cut it for Diligent Webkeepers here? Do we have enough creatures to justify the Webkeepers? He doesn't look great, to be honest. Is it just counterspell for the valet? Let's do that. One mana, let's mulligan. And turn 3, if we do not have a land, that Pastry's probably getting popped. We do. We actually can throw down Crime Scene Instructor now. Okay, scary start. Tempted to just slam down Darval as is, as a blocker. Okay, if he pumps +4/+4, he absolutely eats us up. So I think we'll just take 2 here. I know 4/4 would not do much to a double block here, but if he has the spider combat trick that gives +4/+4, we're in trouble. So here, make Crime Scene Instructor a 3/3. Snap in Alley Lurkers. End of turn. mean, he's going to be using Leyline Weaver for mana on his turn. So I guess if he uses a combat trick here, that's all right. And if he tries a double block, kind of unstable experiment, potentially eating him. So no blocks. Get him back for 6. More mana. He will not be able to pump the Caracols. I expect he will attack. And I think we'll just take it. The Alley Lurkers are going to connive for us. We can maybe equip Angler's Shield to them. So I think it's going to have more value in his profile. So let's see. 4/3 is what it will attack as. He could double block. We trade it for a 2/3. Or we equip it to Crime Scene Instructor attack as a 5/5. That's better. Let's do that. I guess actually attacking with Darval would maximize the amount of cards we draw. So let's swing out. Connive the actual playable with Alley Lurkers. We trade with all our creatures. He should at least trade for the Alley Lurkers. Okay. We'll take the Arachnologist here and move the counters around. We draw 3 because it counts before. Oh no, it counts after. What if we do it first? I guess it's 1 right now, so will it be 2 if we move this to another creature? No, it won't. Wisecrack, okay. Take 4 back. And now we just slam down Sarn. Do we equip or put Unstable Experiment on this? I guess we just put this on for +2/+2 instead of at most a +1/+1. Alright, 2 more mana and he'll be able to start pumping Galvanized Workforce, but I assume we'll be able to get in with Angler's Shield and accrue value that way before he gets to the point where he's spending 6 mana each turn just for 2 counters. Yikes, that is a highly valuable Temple Trap there. The Mara is good. So we can pump to 4/5. Gains Menace until end of turn. I guess we'll see what we draw first. Let's get rid of the planes. How how does Fearsome Ridgeline work? Can it tap itself? No, one other mana. And then tap itself, right? So we won't be able to snatch back and do that. Alright, let's just swing out. Potentially correct to just keep the ridgeline in our hand there. We do have Connive. I assume he'll attack for 6 here. Okay. I mean, we can give our Sarn Menace. So I guess the best thing to do is probably bounce, see what we draw this turn. Okay, excellent. Life gain, draw. It's one of the best draws we could have had. And 2 bodies. Alright, the cow is scary. We just used our snatchback. Any 1/1 counter on the valet will, I guess, not do it because he gained life from that. So 4, 5, I guess we want a 5, 6. We want Sarn to get these counters if we do get rid of a player. Oh, he didn't get Zakal. So do we just put this on the valet? We probably won't put counters on anything, but we'll target the valet. Ooh. Ooh, child. 2, 3. I think it's better to save spectacular tactics. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that we can kill him in the air next turn. None of his creatures have reach. None of the creatures we see in his hand have reach. So I think this is it. Unless he gets something off Archivist that can change his life total. So go to his hand, not the battlefield. What does he get? Anything but the Leyline Weaver. Does he have a Leyline Weaver in there? I kind of don't want to hover. Spike Trap, okay. Opulent Valet is an artifact. Okay, I see. He doesn't spend it. That's the game. He only has 1 mana to spend with Arachnologist. Ooh! That was spicy. Okay, we got there, 2-1. Reclaimed 1,000 of the 1,500 gems we spent for the entry. So not too bad. All right, we will see you next time.